So this is one of the bigger ones, especially if you're in the tech and business space. Rather, Elon Musk takes my boy while he's busy making EVs, decides scrolls onto it and then decides to buy it.
This is pretty shocking, I gotta
What
say.
the hell, Elon?
For stories of 2022, I guess this is one of the most shocking.
I mean, let's talk about. Yeah, we can be here for a while for this one specifically, but the occurrence and how it happened. So he went to buy it, take over a bid, placed a bid in, right?
That was in March or May or something like that.
Early-ish, right?
Yeah,
and then he pulled it.
Yeah, he didn't. I think he got some valuation that it wasn't worth as much as it was worth,
and then they're like, no take backsies. You can't tank our price like you do with Dogecoin. Just leave my Dogecoin alone, man. I'm gonna talk about crypto again as well, but yeah. So and then he's forced to buy it.
Yeah.
And then he buys it.
And then he
happening?
He does that tweet with the video with the sync. And
yeah. You know what? When I saw that, you know what I thought?
What?
I thought Ari Gold when he goes into you look like that.
Well, he basically did that.
He basically did that with the thing.
There was reports of him walking around the Twitter offices.
You're fired.
And asking what employees did, and they had no answer.
Some of the things that I've heard, like sending emails just saying you're fired. Like, what is this guy real? In a couple of years, they should do they should do Entourage, like an Entourage spin-off with Ari Gold as Elon, because I can see it just going in.
But Elon's interesting.
He's so
you know why, right? Because
it's ridiculous, but he's so interesting.
5 years ago, Elon was praised amongst the media, amongst everyone.
Yeah,
and then I don't know what happened, but
what happened is he got big. It's tall poppy syndrome. People are going to chop you down.
And then I also think there was that meme of him and Mr. Scorpio from Simpsons.
I'm not
there was that meme where it compared it to him. And I think after that, everyone just viewed him as this villain. He's
really off the meme. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. Ever since then, I reckon the meme wasn't the main reason for it, but ever since then, it was just felt like people don't like him generally for some reason.
Okay, look, how many people like multimillionaires, right? He's in his own area code. But okay, let's talk about Twitter. Why Twitter? Is Twitter that influential? Because it is the town hall of the internet, right?
It is. And he was talking a lot on Twitter before it about free speech.
So his intentions are whatever you want to call it, right? They're there to encourage free speech, and he has a business mind in terms of how to do that.
I actually think it's more than that. I think Elon has had this idea for an app called
You're talking about this AI thing, because I've seen a video.
Not AI, I think it's called X.
Yeah.
So it's literally x.com.
Yeah.
And he's had this for a while, and he's sort of been hush-hush about it, but I have a feeling Twitter's going to turn into whatever this is. He wants this app of his to do basically what WeChat does for the Chinese.
So what is Twitter in that? Is it
I don't know.
Data ploy?
You might, because data is everything, right? I reckon. I think.
I mean, if you hashtag trendings and stuff like that, you can at any time know what's happening, popping, or
and Twitter's that type of app where you can know what's happening this second.
Yeah.
Right. It's not about what happened an hour ago, which the news would tell you.
Yeah.
It's what happening right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I have a feeling he wants to incorporate this or use this or somehow use the data from it.
So that's all well and dandy, but he's in Elon fashion. He's put a poll up, and apparently he's not going to be no longer CEO. So what is happening?
I actually think that's orchestrated as well, right?
Orchestrate? What do you mean by orchestrated?
So I think he wanted to put in a CEO the whole time.
Of course, no. Yeah, of course.
Because he knows how to read public opinion.
Look, man, Tesla is hemorrhaging in the share price.
Yeah.
So that's his core business, and he's had to sell. Firstly, I think. Yeah, one of the reasons that he backed out is financially probably found out the valuation for Twitter was ridiculous. Yeah. And now he's inherited something that's a money pit. Yeah. And he's had to sell, as rich as he is, he's had to take loans to do it, in addition to something that's hemorrhaging money. So, I mean, you know about the $7 for the Twitter verified, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean...
you
get it, but
I don't like that. To be honest, I don't like why is everyone verified now? It's just so stupid. It used to be verified
Status.
accounts.
Why do you
verified
wear-
accounts used to mean something,
What
and
do you
it's
mean?
just like just
How-
Joe Schmo has like 10 followers and he's verified.
But verified means you're legit, though, right? Or does it mean you have to have a
It means he paid
certain number?
It means he paid.
Well, what did it mean before you had to pay $7?
It means you had like some sort of status, right? You were like some sort of celebrity,
Yeah, but
politician,
so
something
did
like
it
that.
mean you had to have a number, like a certain number?
No,
of
it didn't
followers?
even mean how
So
many
it's the same
followers.
thing,
It
you're just
actually
paying
meant
it, isn't it?
like you were sort of acknowledged.
So how did
for
you
something.
apply for Twitter Blue before having to pay for it?
I think they did it themselves. They would.
How
sort
would
of-
Joe Blow? Sure.
But I actually dealt with this a little bit recently in terms of government, right? Because I
Yeah,
work for local government. Yeah, don't come at me. I won't tell which government. But yeah, like it. You literally have to talk to these companies.
Yeah.
Say, oh, can we get this verified? Can we get account verified? And then they do it. There's like a whole process of vetting you out, right? Like whether you actually are who you say you are.
The moderators vet you out. Yeah.
And then it happens. But most of the time, what I've heard is they come to you, right? And they go,
Who's they? Sorry.
Twitter.
Okay.
Or
yeah.
whatever social media. And they go, oh, you are the account. Can you just make sure that, you are the actual person that's running this account? And then they do a little bit of verification and you get your tick.
That's it.
But it's just, I don't know. Right now, it's paying $7 a month and everyone's got it.
So, well, look, the
It
commercial.
means nothing anymore.
The commercial guy, he needs to make money. He needs to get.
That's
So the commercial guy in me respects that he's willing to.
and that was one of the biggest problems in Twitter was that they don't have
They don't have a
they don't really have
major
any-
commercial model, right?
Yeah, they don't
To
have
me,
a-
it's like bonkers that some like Spotify turning a profit at the moment. Probably not, right? Like I've actually have heard that they are not. And Netflix is now hemorrhaging. A lot of these big businesses.
Netflix is an interesting one, right?
Yeah.
Because Netflix, they recently stopped password share. Oh, they're going to stop password share this year. And
Which
that's
is-
supposedly supposed to get them
which is smart. I mean, I don't. do it.
100 million more users. Imagine how much money that is
Of
at
course.
$10 a month.
Yeah, if you take away 5, it's huge for these businesses in a pandemic. I don't know, a pandemic. Saying in a pandemic-led environment, but in a competitive business environment, these 2% add to the bottom line, which is what they need. But anyway, look, Elon taking over Twitter,
Big, massive.
huge. I mean, as a pop culture event, I'm surprised. How is this not in the 4-4 bar at the moment? Come on, Drake, get it together. Sure, we can do something here.